Hey everybody, what's going on? Kyle here with part two of Violet Hill. We last left off with the ending piano, and you should recognize most of these chords from before. And the pattern to this is pretty much you're walking down a lot and then going back up briefly, and it kind of just repeats. So I'll go through each chord. A lot of these chords you'll recognize too. You've already played them. So starting off with the end of the last chorus. So for this part too, you can play it like two different ways. It's the same exact thing. It's just either play it a little bit lower or if you want to play a little bit higher. I feel like in the studio version it's a little higher, but also it sounds a little lower to me, so I'm not really sure. But what that is left hand's going to be A octaves. You can't see it on the camera, but there's an A octave down here as well. So it's going to be A octaves up to B octaves, up to C sharp octaves. That's left hand. And that's I took my love. Right hand, E, A, C sharp, move up, right hand, F sharp, B, E flat, then move up to G sharp, C sharp, E. So you can play that down there, or you can just move everything up one octave. However you want to play it. I tend to play it a little bit lower. As I took my love, and then down to Violet Hill. This next part, you're going to come way up here. Left hand's going to be F sharp octaves with C sharp in the middle. Right hand A, C sharp, F sharp, A. So I took my love down to Violet Hill. So left hand moved down to E octaves with B in the middle. Right hand G sharp octaves with B and E in the middle. So I took my love down to Violet down. Left hand's going to play C sharp octaves, G sharp in the middle. Right hand E octaves, G sharp, C sharp. Like I said, this whole section especially is pretty much that pattern I mentioned, especially the right hand. It's those octaves with the two notes in the middle. So if you have trouble stretching, just take off that higher note. So from the beginning, took my love down to Violet Hill. Left hand B octaves, F sharp in the middle. Right hand E flat, F sharp, B, E flat. Down to A, left hand A octaves, E in the middle. Right hand C sharp, E, A, C sharp. Then you're going to move back up. And it's the same as that chord you just played. So as you're walking down, you hit the C sharp right there, and then the B before going down to the A. You're just going to go back up to the B, which is the B octaves in the left hand with the F sharp. Right hand's the E flat octaves, F sharp, B. Back up to the C sharp. Left hand C sharp, G sharp, C sharp. Right hand E, G sharp, C sharp, E. So from here the chords are pretty repetitive. You're just, like I said, you're moving down and then moving back up. So once again. Back up. So you go back up to those two chords, and then you don't continue going back up. You're actually going to go down to this new chord. Left hand G sharp, E sharp, G sharp, E flat, G sharp. Right hand B, E flat, G sharp, B. You're going to play that and then go back up to the A chord. So A, E, A, the C sharp, E, A, C sharp. So reviewing from the beginning. Move back up. Come down to that G sharp. Back up to the A. So G sharp A. Then play the A again 2 more times. So that part right there is a little slide before he says and all that time. So and all that time. And from there you're just moving back up to those same chords. So you're at the A. And all that. Move back up to the B. The F sharp. In the left hand, right hand, E flat, F sharp, B, E flat. All that time. Up to the C sharp, G sharp, C sharp in the left hand, right hand, E, G sharp, C sharp, E. So once again. All that time. And then from here, repeat what you did before. Come back up to the A. So she was silent still. So that's the very first part you played when you did that part right there. So that's the same exact thing. So she was silent still. So come down to the B. And this next part, we'll break that up in a second. But first, I just want to review that one more time. So, I took my love down to the violet hill. Back up, there we sat in snow. This part, I do like a little slide. Left hand up to all the way to the right hand. Before playing the A chord again, so, and then it's all that time. To repeat what we did before, she was silent still. This part kind of repetitive, but you do something a little new here, so left hand you're moving way up here to G sharp octaves, E flat in the middle. Right hand is just B, E, B. So what I do is, in the right hand, I play this B alone, and then add in the other E and B notes with this B as well. So that's and if. So it's a single B alone, and then everything. That's and if you love. Now it's really hard to see the right hand up here, but it's pretty much that chord you played down here, the C sharp chord, or the A chord. So the A, E, A, C sharp, E, A, C sharp. Same thing, you're just moving up an octave. So, and if love, left hand, A, E, A, right hand, C sharp, E, A. Can't see it, but there's a C sharp up here as well. These chords are pretty much repetitive of what you played down here. They're just in higher octave, that's all. So, and if you love me, back down, G sharp, E, G sharp, E flat, G sharp, B, E flat, G sharp, B. So if love me, then down to same chord we played before, E, B, E. In the left hand, right hand, G sharp, B, E, G sharp. And that's if you love me, won't you let. Down to the C sharp. Left hand, C sharp, G sharp, C sharp. Right hand, E, G sharp, C sharp, E. Down to the B. Left hand, the B octaves, F sharp in the middle. Right hand, E flat octaves, F sharp, B. And from there, you're going to move down to the A. A octaves, E in the left hand, right hand, C sharp, E, A, C sharp. So, and if you love me, won't you let me know? And then just repeat once again. If you love me, won't you let me? This time, when you get to the B's right here, you're not going to go to A, you're going to end on C sharp. So left hand, you're going to move down to C sharp octaves. Right hand's going to play that C sharp chord, so C sharp, E, G sharp, C sharp. So last part, once again, you're repeating twice, but the first chord you end on is the A. Second chord you end on, or second time you end on the C sharp. All right, so I'm gonna play the entire ending nice and slow, just so you can kind of get a feel for it once again. It's really not that bad. It's like I said, it's just repetitive chords. So if you can kind of go through and just write the chords down and lay it out. Usually what I do is I take a piece of paper if I'm having trouble, and I do draw a line in the middle. I do the right hand on top, left hand on bottom, and I just do the notes in descending order from top to bottom for each chord, and then just draw a line splitting them just so I can see the individual chords, and then just practice them. Yeah, once you get a feel for it, it kind of just clicks in, and you kind of know. Like I said, the chords are repetitive. You're just going down, going back up, like that. So one more time from the beginning, or the beginning of the intro, or the outro, sorry. Sorry about that. That last chord, I guess C sharp, octaves, left hand, right hand, C sharp, E, G sharp, C sharp. All right, so that's it for Violet Hill. Thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it. Be sure to leave in the comments below if you do something a little bit different, or you have a different chord structure or anything like that, just so others can give it a try themselves. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Please keep an eye here on YouTube for my community posts. You can also follow me on Twitter if you'd like, at Coldplay KB, if you want to stay up to date with lessons, covers, make requests, anything like that. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video.